Welcome and good day. Thank you for joining me. This is our seventh day. We're on the verge of halfway through. This is our fourth step. We went through first, we need to embrace faith, then embrace acknowledgement or acceptance, then we embrace our righteousness. And today we're gonna touch base with embracing the family altar. Now, this today we're going to step a little bit away from Psalm 18. Look at Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 4 to 7. And of course, in that passage, it talks about we have to love God. And then out of that, we obey His word. And it sounds very interesting because sometimes we get the two either mixed up or we think one is optional and the next one is mandatory. And it's very important that we should always be tied into the love of God, that ultimate love of God, where we love God so much. Then, of course, the following of His word, following of His law, would not lead to frustration. Sometimes I know that, yes, we are working in more love. We're hoping that we would flow in love more. And so we follow His word. Meanwhile, while that's working, while that work is working within us. And that is reasonable. But the two have to be merged together. They build off each other. And we have to tap into that love. And that love comes from us spending time with Him, by us seeking, especially in this season, to quarantine with Christ so that eventually we'll get cozy with Christ. So welcome as we get into Deuteronomy 6, 4 to 7. And of course, following the love, the word is the next step. And of course, he goes further to say the word is supposed to be part of us, not you're supposed to just learn it off or read it, which is good. All these are stepping stones, but eventually for it to be part of us. And not be part of us not because of us being able to recite it, but part of us by affecting our moods, our thoughts, and our actions. And most importantly, we're saying that once the word is within us and part of us, it shows in our actions. And of course, in our part of the Bible says that we will bring forth fruit based on the seed that we have. So our actions are supposed to be changed by the word. We said also that this word is supposed to be guarded, not just within ourselves, but within our family. All right? The family and the family altar are powerful component within the Bible. And of course, many ministers and theologians alike say, of course, the family and family altar even predates the church. All right? God's plan was always the family, but the plan, for want of a better word, wasn't always the church, but the plan was always the family. And so we want to challenge you to embrace the family altar, meaning embrace not just a space or a structure, but embrace a time in which you and your family will give Jesus Christ that priority, and you all would then fellowship in His presence, connect with His word on a timely and a regular basis. So that's the challenge to you today, to re-embrace the family altar. Stay blessed and much love.